Stay, I'm in need. Don't you leave, guaranteed. Lay down on me. Won't you please stay with me? You're so fine, I'ma need your goosebumps and lime tequila. Stand in line, nice to meet you. Dance one night in La Vita. You're so fine, I'ma need your goosebumps and lime tequila. Stand in line, nice to meet you. Dance one night in La Vita. Drop it. Drop it.
I'm Casey Barwick and I'm 16 years old.
My name is Bradley Smith and I'm 18.
Helen Fitzhugh, 57 years old.
Melanie Cooper, 48.
My name is Reese Wynn and I'm 22.
Nikki Cooper, 22.
Yes, I do. I use Facebook, I use LinkedIn, I use Instagram.
Personally, I do use social media. I use Instagram, Facebook and Snapchat.
Yes, I use social media. I use Instagram and Snapchat.
I use WhatsApp and occasionally look at my husband's Facebook page.
I use Facebook.
I think that if you feel comfortable with yourself, then you should be allowed to post images. However, you do also need to bear in mind that younger generations will also be viewing this and it might not be appropriate.
I think that they can post them as long as they're kept to a restricted site, not for the world to see.
They shouldn't really. It makes other people feel insecure about their bodies and how they feel. They'll probably hide themselves away and stuff.
I think if they want to post those pictures, then they can. You can't stop anyone from doing that, but they definitely do have an effect on people, so probably would be best if they weren't posted so often.
I think it's a matter of choice. If someone wants to do that, then you should definitely let them as long as they're within age.
Yes, they should, but I do think it covers all ages. You see these women in their 50s that are bouncing around and looking fantastic without cellulite, without a roll of fat. And if it makes me feel inadequate, then I know with the confidence of my age, for a younger person, it's going to make them feel really inadequate. And yes, I can imagine them having problems.
I don't think they should be posting revealing images, and the reasons why is because it's quite fake and people photo shoot and just do all sorts of things with the pictures to make them look unreal.
I can understand why young females may be feeling this way, as they're constantly needing to obtain an image that it's not as easy and it might cause them to not feel happy with their own bodies, but everyone should feel comfortable with who they are and what they look like.
I think they should be able to use social media because it was originally made to connect family and friends together. So I definitely think they should be able to use social media, but I feel like they should be monitored and supervised as anything for someone that age.
I think they should have social media if it's used correctly, because it could be quite informative, but I don't agree with people that post all sorts of things on it and glamorise their lives.
Sad, that's really bad that people feel like that. I know a lot of people that feel like that from social media.
Yes, I do think restrictions should be put in place. Having worked in a school, a lot of the children who are under the legal limit to have social media pages have them. And they post things without actually thinking about the repercussions of what can happen in later life through their social media images. A lot of employers now will look at people's social media pages and will be affected by whether or not they employ them from the pictures they post. So yeah, they shouldn't be putting up images that put them maybe a slightly bad light.
I feel like there should be a system set up where if someone posts a certain image on social media and if it doesn't fit the criteria, then it should be removed.
They need to place in more restrictions, because if they know this is a common thing happening, then they should be like taking action towards it.
Definitely.
I'm aware that there are already restrictions that can filter out underage girls or any kind of nudity on some platforms such as Instagram. But I definitely feel like it should be more looked into and treated as a more offensive case than anything.
No, because I'm of an age where it wouldn't affect me the same way as it would a younger person.
I'm not sure about my body image and self-esteem, but I know so many people who don't post photos or edit their photos or are so obsessed with how many likes and comments they get on their photos that it has led them toward bulimia and anorexia and things. So many of my friends have that mainly because they see all these models on social media. So I think if it's not to yourself, at least you definitely know someone who has been affected by it. So I think it's a massive thing now, especially with young people around my age.
Not personally, no, but I know people that have friends.
A little bit, yeah. Even though you have confidence with age, you still wish that you looked better than you did. Because no woman is ever happy with their body, but it doesn't help when it's pushed down your throat every day on every page that you open.
Personally, I have been affected by social media, but it's not just social media that it's spread across, it's also across all different types of media, so you can't help but feel that like you're not good enough.
No, because I've become too old now.